Yo, yo, yo. It's Joey Cool, and
Yellow.
I'm back at it like a crack addict with a bad habit. Let's get at it. What's good?
What the fuck, yo old ass. Hello.
Uh,
Where are you at, Douglas? Are you at? Oh, you taking a little trip? I see. Okay,
Trippy
okay. Well,
trip.
I'll let you have your little trip then. I was calling to see if you seen Terry.
You have a little trippy trip on 55th.
That's what I be talking about with that woman. She always tells me I don't ever talk to her, and every time I call her, she don't pick up the phone. I'm over it. I'm not calling this motherfucking no more. Cause it's
Trippy trip
every time I call. But then
on
it hit me up later.
55th.
Trill don't talk to me. Trill ain't talking to nobody. I don't know what you want me to do at that point. I'm
On
lost.
55th. She a trolley roly.
Trolling for real.
She a trolley woly. Oh, that's what that trolley
But where are
wolies
you
do.
taking a trip to?
On 55th. I ain't taking a trip nowhere but the 55th Street.
All right. Well, have fun.
It's all fun in the hood, cuz.
Okay. Yeah. Now what I'm supposed to do? I'm not smoking today. It's a Sunday. What am I supposed to do with myself? I guess my homie on his way over here. Like get
Get
with
lit,
myself.
cuz. On 55th, cuz. Get lit.
I'm dead.
Hey, yo, Neon called, what's his name, Mr. Krabs. Like his viewers told him to say that shit and got him in trouble. And Crip
Who
Mac,
was it? Somebody in the dynasty?
no, Neon told, Crip Mac to call Crip Mac Krabs by his viewers and shit. God
Mm-mm.
damn. And then, he got choked out by Crip Mac. Crip Mac, you can tell Crip
Jesus.
Mac really wasn't trying to do it because he know like that little boy being manipulated. Like his every interaction with him, like the shit he be saying to him, like you can tell he be trying to take it easy on little dude because he know manipulated. Yeah, I already said that. How many times I gotta say that shit?
My boy said he'd be on the way.
On the way, hey, do you know the way? Please, please, Benny, please, please, will you show me the way? I must know the
How you
way.
doing?
Do you know the
All right.
way? Your friend is coming on the way. Does he know the way?
Too many niggas here.
Hey yo,
I'm about to cut out. It's too many
hey yo,
niggas.
did you know they caught Tupac's killer?
I heard all this time later. That's so funny.
Well, cause
Nobody must have
like,
been looking for the nigga because there's no way it took them niggas 20 years to figure out who did
well,
this
the
shit.
person who actually shot him, it
Oh,
was his
okay.
nephew. The person who actually
Damn.
shot him was his nephew, and it was Orlando Baby Lane Anderson, and he got killed in the 90s, early 2000s. And then throughout the
But
early
they finally found out that
2000s,
he did it.
yeah, he was a shot caller. Keith D was the shot caller. Like, he
Mm,
called it. He made it happen,
Jesus.
and he was in the passenger seat. But everyone else they killed off in the early 2000s because what is the common quote? Two men can keep a secret if one is dead. You know?
Yeah. Excuse me.
You know,
I don't even know, bro. I'm just
one
doing this shit
person
to be on
talks,
this
the
shit.
whole ship sinks ships. You know,
Nah, for
ship
sure.
sinks. Yeah, you know.
Oh, let me go check this cup back in the kitchen. I don't know where Derek finna park. Look at this.
But they
Park my
finally
friend
got
car so
him
he won't get in no
from a
trouble.
2018 interview. So it took him from 2018 to now to arrest him for some reason and to file a search warrant, which is
Yeah.
weird. Which leads me to believe that the government
What
is
is it
really
called?
doing some shit
Well, I
right
guess
now
park in front of that.
that they ain't trying to tell
Uh-uh.
us.
I'm trying to think
And
about
you
where
know
he
what's
might park at,
funny?
but I'm guessing. Uh,
They trying to tell us that Tupac's killer's been caught, but This same week it was just announced. I told you guys that Ukraine was surrendering to Russia, and that NATO is trying to get Ukraine to fight again. That they're trying to profit off of Ukraine's war.
I mean, the
And
Ukrainians weren't. They were doing pretty all right. I'm
yeah,
surprised
now
they
they
surrendered.
they surrendered to the Russians. The Russians came back with something, and then the Ukrainians were like,
Because I remember, like,
"Fuck
we
that."
had the Ukraine was tearing them up in the Air Force, and then I didn't know what Russia did after that. Like, there was like this. I just remember people talking about the ghost of Ukraine. There was this dude flying, destroying Russian military. I'm like, damn. And I don't remember them
Well,
figuring
they
out who that
caught
is.
his ass, and then they killed.
Ah.
Then they killed. They brought back something, and then they surrendered. And then NATO's been trying to make them start kick up a war again type
Ain't no
shit.
point. I mean, in my opinion, Ukraine was on the winning side, so I'm very confused
When
on
they
how they got them to
surrendered.
surrender.
Well, Putin is a crazy ass motherfucker. You gotta understand.
No,
Putin,
he is. He might have dropped a bomb on them if it took any longer. So I'm glad. I'm glad that it didn't come to
that's
no.
probably what he was threatening.
Yeah. At that point, there's nothing they can do besides surrender because Russia got everybody on the bombs, bro.
I know they got the most nuclear bombs in the world. We're second place.
That's why we keep it cool with them. Shit.
That's why they were trying to have Ukraine win the war against Russia, because they don't
That
want
would
to
have been
deal with
big.
Ukraine. Yeah, if Ukraine would have won the war against Russia, we wouldn't have to worry about the Russia no more or Putin. That's why the U.S. is trying to profit off that war. They want to get Russia out the way so that they can be the head honcho.
Makes sense.
But it's not
When he
working out,
comes,
and that's
it
why
don't, I
all of a
mean, nah,
sudden.
it was never gonna go too swimmingly because Russia always has the nuclear option, bro.
But that's why they were arrested Keith D now, because they using all that shit as a cover up. Sadly, they using Tupac's name as a cover up.
Yeah, everybody's focused in on this, but I never forgot about the Ukraine thing. It just I didn't know what had happened. Like I was in the
Exactly.
dark. I was like, I don't know what's
You
going
gotta
on
go
over
on
there.
Rumble and like watch like BBC News and like news from overseas and shit, like Russian news.
Yeah. Oh my. I don't know
Like
what I'm about
that
to do.
remember that Dog of War movie with Nicolas Cage where he was a gun runner? Well, that was
Yeah, I
based
think I've
off a
seen that.
real life person, and we traded Brittany Renner for him to be released. Do you realize what we traded for a
Yeah,
person
it was
that
a
just
horrible
couldn't?
trade.
It was
People were making jokes
off,
about that trade in this chat. Like
yeah,
niggas was joking like
all
they
because a
really
person couldn't stop smoking weed in Russia.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, just stop. What the it ain't that deep? Alaroth. I mean, I want to get these out of the way. Yeah. Get my stocks built up.
But
Oh yeah,
sadly,
that.
because like Brittany Renner is a non-straight woman
Bro,
and
they
she's
could.
a black female, she
Yeah, you
fits
could.
the
They couldn't
agenda.
afford to. Yeah.
She fits the agenda for what they're trying to push. That she's a black female, is lesbian, and she has a powerful influence.
I didn't know she had a influence until she got.
Well, she fits their agenda, so that's part of their influence.
Nah.
The whole like race, critical race theory, whole pushing the whole gay agenda. Like I don't
I
give
don't
a
think there's
fuck
an
about
agenda. I
that
think
shit.
niggas are just gay. I don't know. I think some people think about that too heavy.
I know, but like but you see that they're really trying to push that, especially now with drag queens. Like I don't have a problem with drag queens, but why are they like reading books to children? Why are they trying to teach children it's okay to be drag? Like shouldn't they be going
I
like to high
mean, like,
schools and stuff?
the same thing about when your people was growing up. Why was it okay to be the gangster? Why is it okay to be this? Like, time just evolves. It just keeps moving forward.
It was never
Like,
okay then to be a gangster at all then, and even then, like I had some actual gangsters come to our school actually and tell us to stay in school.
I mean, I also had similar experiences going to like public schooling and shit. But my thing is this: everybody was gay anyway. It just wasn't seen. Like niggas had been being gay. Niggas been had pride. Like it was just weird, like how their rights were getting cut off out of nowhere.
No,
Like I
I'm all for them having rights and stuff. I just don't like how they're pushing it on people, and if you don't agree with them, it's
I
almost
mean,
like
why does my teacher have to be straight? Why does my teacher have to be anything? Why it
I
shouldn't matter
know.
to me what my teacher is.
No, I'm trying to talk about like say if they're gay, they'd be like, okay, I respect you, but I really
But I
don't
don't
like
want you
that you're
around my
gay.
kids. You're gay. What? You hear how crazy that shit sound?
No, not like that shit, but like I respect you. You know what I mean? Just don't be on the weird shit. And you know, they could be like, and they could still take that the wrong way, even though like you just letting them person know like you straight. He's like, you know, I respect
I
you.
don't
We
know.
could be
Those are the
friends.
weird
I
ones. I
just
don't
don't.
hang out with niggas like that. I don't. The gays that I'm around could give a lesser fuck.
I don't know. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like this kind of pushes it on them. Like if you don't agree with them, also, it's like you get instantly canceled. It's almost like you can't have an opinion. They just throw a
You can have
fit.
an
Like
opinion,
that
but you
Dave
can't have a.
Chappelle shit. That Dave Chappelle shit. That's a perfect example.
But my point is this: they've been around and they just been quiet. I mean, any oppressed group is gonna speak up eventually.
I
And there
know.
was a time. I can't say now. I can't say now because they have a lot of power now. But there was a point where like, if you were gay, no one took you serious. No one wanted to hear. Like it was just like a joke. Niggas would
What I'm
laugh at.
talking about, like, why they gotta make like Superman gay? Like he was never gay.
That's a
If
DC
anything,
thing. DC just wants to make everybody gay. That Marvel comics
now
really
the
don't do that shit.
Marvel Comics doing that shit now.
With who?
Uh, it was somebody. I have to look it up and shit. But they trying to go that route. But not even that. But the whole like other shit. Like why? And then they're doing this shit in video games, in the gaming community, in the movies and stuff now. Like why?
There's options, but it's not forced upon you.
It's like literally there's no options. Like literally every like
Bro,
game
it
or
is
movie
not.
we watch is
What
almost
game? What
like
game in the last 10 years, besides this little RPG I know about, is making it seem like you need to be gay? Where? What game?
Saints Row,
There's always now there's options. You don't
Saints
have
Row,
to be.
Saints Row, Starfield, a couple
Saints Row, you
others.
don't have to be gay.
No,
Not even Starfield. It's an option.
but it's that pronoun shit. Like why
So
can't I?
the nigga just use them. Disrespect
I
people the way
don't
you want to
know.
be respected. I don't understand that. I've never
I just don't understand
this
why it's gotta be like so many different ones, and they get
nigga.
so
There is
crazy.
they, them, she,
They get
them,
so
him,
delusional
her.
and crazy
I guess.
that my own mom told me, as like I told my mom, like you know you're not really Jewish, right? And then I'm actually more Jewish than you are. Like you may be more black than I am because you're 25% and I'm 12%, but I'm way more Jewish than you, and I really don't like you appropriating my culture. And she's like, "Well, I identify as a Jewish woman," and I say, "That's what we're doing now. We're race identifying now. We've gone that
That's just
delusional
weird. Your mom's just a
society."
weird person. That's weird.
And then I made the sarcastic comment saying, "Well, if that's the case, then I identify as a Jewish, Italian, Black American, and if you say otherwise, you're canceled."
Oh shit! Now this shit goes crazy. Is it gonna kill?
And
Hopefully.
she's like, "Oh, you're delusional. You don't make no sense." Like neither do you, mom.
Well, no, saying you identify as a Jewish woman is stupid. That's just your nationality. But like, I mean,
It
I
gets
guess
to
you. I
that
kind of get
crazy
what you're
that point.
saying.
You know what I mean? When their
But your
back is
mom's
against the
kind of an
wall.
outlier, also, though. I've
No,
never heard nobody.
she's a manipulative, vindictive, narcissistic woman. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, she got other shit going on, bro. Her biggest issue ain't what she identifying with. She got
She got something going on. Even my own grandma thinks she retarded. Her mom thinks she retarded.
something's going on with her.
I don't know what it is. I love my mama to death, but I can't stand her. It's just because I remind her too much of my daddy. So you know how that
My mom used to
relationship
tell me that
is.
too, and then when I finally moved out, she stopped seeing it because it was never a thing in the first place.
Well,
I don't act like
when
my
I was
father. I
living
don't
there,
even.
she was very like controlling. Like she had really had her hooks in my skin, so to speak, like
Yeah.
Hellraiser. And when I finally moved out, and she felt like she didn't have them hooks no more because she's such a controlling person, she just hated it. And plus, my dad didn't help,
Damn,
like,
I
telling
gotta
me
go
what
this
to
way.
say and what to
I
do
do not want to fight
also.
no Tigrex.
Because I would go to
Fuck.
my dad for help, like, how do I handle this? Because I can't talk to my own mom because of that. So that probably didn't help either. But I love my mom to death. I'll take
Oh,
a
I got
bullet
life
for her.
suit. Oh, I
I just can't
forgot. I
stand
still
her.
got hella life suit. Facts. So I am good on heals. Okay, maybe I will fight this nigga for this increased EXP. It's seeming more and more like it'll be a dub for me.
My
Where's
mama
this
drove me
nigga at?
crazy recently because I'm partially autistic. So she
I
put
guess he'd
someone
be out
else
there
on the
eventually.
phone,
Let me call and see how far this
and
nigga
she
is.
like had that person like
He said he's on
get
his
me
way, so he
irate
just...
and going into a tangent for an hour. So when I got her back, I went to go visit my grandpa's grave at the veteran cemetery. I took a picture of me holding like smiling in front of on the back of his tombstone, whatever, and I cropped out the photos so you couldn't see the flowers underneath because they were still there from where she left them. And I lied and I told her, haha, I took the flowers, thanks for the flowers. And then I blocked her just to drive her crazy like she drove me.
Oh, your whole
I,
family, yeah, y'all all fucked up. That's what it sounded like.
yeah. Because she like to play this tit for tat shit and she's had so many
Bro,
workers that quit the job because she didn't like how she was talking to me. Like, why the fuck like you bothering your son all the time and gaslighting him? All he want to do is play video games.
I'm
Just
trying.
leave him
That's
alone.
about it. Whew.
But I
But
don't
yeah,
know.
I don't know. Me and my mama had a better relationship when I moved out. Honestly, like I didn't. We really didn't used to talk like that. And then the minute that what's it called? The minute I moved out, basically, like I never went through those same problems with her.
She was just
Like
probably stressed out that she had to take care of someone. That's probably what that
facts.
was.
And as soon as that stress left her, we've been in way better. Like we don't argue unless I'm sick. Cause sometimes when I be fucked up off of some shit, like I didn't,
You ain't trying to deal with
then
nothing. You ain't trying to deal with
yeah,
nothing
she
to
not really
nobody.
trying to. But she took care of me though, so I respect. I don't know. Even when I was just getting back out the mental hospital, she was taking care of me every day. So like, I gotta give it to her that she can still be my mom. But right now we have more of that friendship bond or something that we're building is like. Cause now when we go out to dinner, I talk to her about and like as an adult now I'm like tell her about the women that I'm talking to,
So
tell her
what you looking
about
for?
how life's going, and I feel much more open because it's like she not really never judgmental, but now that she's not my caretaker, she says as long as I'm not in the streets and I'm not doing nothing crazy, I'm good with her, and that just lifted a great burden off
I'll
of
be
my
here if you
shoulders
need
that
anything.
like I thought I was gonna have to be the one in the family to have to be great, but now I'm gonna be great in spite of, now it's a little bit different. You feel me?
No, I feel that. No, the
So
reason
I
why
kind of
my
got a
mom was a
fire
little bit
burning under me.
yeah, the reason why my mom was a little controlling over me is because my daddy was like a career criminal. He had like 4 pages of felonies on CCAT.
Jesus.
Like he got half of them expunged, so he's only got like 1 page now. But 3 pages,
Yeah, 3 pages is crazy, my nigga.
like my uncle, my cousin. Well, yeah, but no, my uncle. Yeah, really, it's my dad's uncle because it's my grandma's brother type shit.
Take your time. You own the
But
place after
When's it
all.
coming
he
out?
told my dad, "It's
Okay,
like
next month on the 10th, or this month on the 10th.
you must like jail." And my dad's like, "What?" He's like, "I only went to jail once in my life to find out, or prison, whatever, to find out I didn't like it. You must like that shit, cause you
Some
keep
niggas
going
do.
back." And
Some people truly rather be in jail than be out.
I think that's my dad's one of them people because I don't think he would really admit it himself. But like whenever he'll get mad when he was married, whatever, his a common thing he would always say is like, "Man, man, I wish I was in jail right now. Motherfuckers don't talk to me like this, man. Motherfuckers actually give out respect."
And
Hey, let me know if
and
you
that
got
he
any
said it
questions.
right there. It's the respect thing for him. He doesn't feel like he's getting enough when he's out. So yeah, nigga, if I felt like I wouldn't get no respect here, I would have stayed in the damn hospital. Real
Yeah,
shit.
but at the same time, he was saying that shit while he was being a drunken asshole because his ex-wife was like giving him alcohol and then cheating on him and pissing him off. So like my dad will sometimes say off the wall shit. And one time, me and my grandpa in everyone's living room, my brothers and his ex-wife and his stepdaughter was all in the living room, and he was like, "Man, y'all pissed me off so bad, man. I'm about to fucking murder suicide his family." He's like, "Dad, no, you're not." And he's like, "Oh, I won't."
Alright, now he's talking crazy.
It's
Yeah,
like,
at that
oh,
point he's talking crazy.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then I was like, "No, you think I won't?" And he goes on the curio cabinet, and on the curio cabinet has that little area that's kind of dented in a little bit, so you can put shit up there, and the motherfuckers won't know. Well, up there he fucking put the
Oh, it's
clip in
already
the fucking
gone?
in the 9mm or whatever. He put the clip in the 9mm or whatever it was, and he had a
Oh,
pistol.
damn it. The it already ended. Damn, well, I'm not going to download it
He
now.
was like, "I'll do it right now," and the whole house got quiet.
Sheesh.
As soon as my
Dragon's
dad put
Dogma,
that
do we
gun
got a
back,
release date? We do not.
so my dad put that gun back. I think I can't remember if it was me or his ex-wife, but we gave it to my grandpa, and he disarmed that shit because he was in the military
You
in
own the place after
Vietnam,
all.
and he hid that shit. He's like, nobody tell him where this shit is. I'll give it back to him when he ready, like he calms down. Cause he knows my dad's just gonna end up tearing up the house and finding it, so he has to give it back to him.
Alright, he said 250.
No, no, just last time I heard about my dad, man, he's out there cow poking it, milking cows and shit. So I really don't care. It just bothers me that he just
Hey,
like
grandmother, you gotta come put this ice in here a different way. The freezer not shutting.
act a certain way and expecting me not to like be a certain way when I try to have conversations with him because
Oh,
I'm
you had it
scared
made. You
of how
better
he
than
gonna
me.
react.
I wish I had a girlfriend that was a pilot. Well, even if I had some type of connection like that, I do though. The last girl I talked in the military. No, I'm thinking about one next summer going to Cali. Hello, Cali. Visiting a lot of people. I got a lot of friends up there. They come through functions. I see them every now and then. But I don't know. I got through some people that I met in life, and then some people through the internet. It just depends on who they are. But I really get in real life. That was my 19th. I let everybody. Well, nah, it was a. I didn't want to know it. I ain't gonna lie. They didn't even stay that long.
Well, what's fair? Are you talking about something? I was looking at my phone where you sent me to your thing and it said the black web.
That's what the thing is called. That's what the speaker is called.
Is it the black web? I'm scared.
No, it's what the speaker. That's the speaker's ID. That's like the brand. Why would I do? Oh my god. No. I mean, I ain't never did nothing.
Take your ass to school, bro. Shut the fuck up. Turn off your mic. I ain't your bro. I'm your new daddy, bro. I'm fucking your mama. Go to your room. Turn off your console. I need to get on it. Set your ass up before I rip off your toenail.
I do have one. You about to not to have one.
Everything okay?
I tongue punched your mom's box, bitch. I sound like I got big dick syndrome. And I'm giving it to your mama.